Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The day has finally come. I'm going to be listening to Bruce Springsteen for the first time in my life. I mean, technically not the first time, but let me tell you what made me decide to do this. First of all, I heard USA for Africa, We Are the World a while ago, and there was this voice that impressed me the most out of all the voices that I didn't know. And you guys in the commentary said this was Bruce Springsteen that was singing, and that impressed me so much. And the name was kind of familiar, and let me tell you why. There's this actor that I love, and he's called Jeremy Allen White. He played Bruce Springsteen in his own movie, and I really wanted to watch it because he's one of my favorite actors. But I couldn't, because how can I watch a movie about somebody that I've never listened to before? I really need to be appreciating him, so this is why we're doing this today. My curiosity really piqued when I heard him in the We Are the World song, and so today we're gonna be checking out two songs from him. The first one is called Dancing in the Dark, and the second one is a suggestion that I got through Patreon, and it's called I'm on Fire. Wikipedia describes him as an American singer, songwriter, and musician. Nicknamed The Boss, Springsteen has released 21 albums over 6 decades, which is pretty insane and a crazy musical longevity. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to subscribe and join our community. I'm super excited to check it out, so let's go ahead! Straight up.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Okay.
Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and I ain't getting nowhere. I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know that this. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Wow, and there is that voice that I so missed and that caught my eye, or should I say my ear. His voice is definitely something very powerful that he knows how to manage very well, because somehow in all of this, my full focus is directed towards the lyrics and towards his voice mainly. I like how the track, the beat is just this constant repeating tune that almost feels like an anchor to the song, because it just keeps repeating and they just keep adding on to it. But what really impresses me right now are the lyrics. Like, I don't think I've recently heard such expressive lyrics, but at the same time such simple lyrics, because they're kind of like speaking about my life. I feel like I'm reading something that I'm relating to very well, and that is also almost like a universal experience that many people can relate to. And he also is singing it from his point of view, because obviously this is a story about something that he is going through, but something that so many of us can very much relate to. I also like the little breaks he takes from singing for like 2 seconds, and he just talks certain words. He just almost screams them out. This is a very dancing to song, a very dancey, bouncy tune.
There's a joke, yes, a while, and it's on me. I shake this world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laughs on me. Stay on the street. carving you up alright. You say you gotta stay hungry. Hey baby, I'm just about starting tonight. I'm dying for some action. I'm sick of sitting around here trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on now, baby, give me just one look. We can't start a fire sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark, we can't start a fire worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Wow.
We're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Wow.
Hey baby,
Wow. It's not often that I actually recognize the saxophone, because I think this is a saxophone. I sometimes am confused between if it's a trumpet or a saxophone, and I always read the comments when people are like, you're wrong, that was a trumpet, or you're wrong, that was a saxophone, and I'm like, I'm sorry. But it's like they knew the one thing that was missing from the song was a sexy instrument, and there is it, ladies and gentlemen, the instrument that we were missing. Wow, this was quite a surprise, I must say. They actually succeeded in transmitting a feeling by making you think about your own life and making these like universal lyrics, but about a specific situation when you feel stuck in life. And you know, I can very much relate to this, because sometimes laziness just wants to get the best of you. And in those moments, I think I will have to listen to this song and remind myself of what I need to do to become, you know, as awesome as Bruce Springsteen. The beat wasn't the most complicated. It was actually pretty simple, but it definitely pulled me in immediately. It was one of those catchy ones that doesn't require too much, you know, brain cells to process, but definitely requires some energy, because the dancing was out of this world. Let's give it up for it. It's definitely one of those that has a steady and almost like hypnotic rhythm to it. His voice, again, is one of the things that attracts me to him the most, but he almost sounded like tired, which I think of course fits the song's vibe very well, because that is pretty much the message of the song. But how? You know what I'm saying? How could he make his voice come out in the exact same vibe as the lyrics of the song? That's insane. And you know, the lyrics talk about him feeling like he's stuck and knowing that he wants something to change. He wants to get somewhere, but he doesn't really know how to get there. When he said he was trying to write something, but he wasn't able to get it out, it felt super relatable, because, you know, it's just one of those moments when you feel frustrated in life and you don't know how to put it in words. Like, sometimes I just feel a certain way and I don't know why. I can't actually say it. Why do I feel like this? And the whole dancing in the dark idea, it feels like it's almost in a spiritual way, you know. It's not just randomly put there. Like, maybe you just want to do something, just anything to not feel stuck. Like, even if you don't have a direction, you still move, you still try. I've heard this saying that depression can't hit a moving target, and you know, I have struggled with that in the past, and it is true. You just have to try something. So I feel like that is in a way why this song related to me so hard. So I'm pretty curious to see if the next song is gonna match the vibe, how it's gonna be lyrically and vocally, and the beat, how it's gonna be, if it's gonna maintain this vibe. But let's see. Wow, this song is actually pretty short, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's see. Okay, the same like steady rhythm vibe, beat.
Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave
Whoa.
Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is it good to you? And can he do to you the things that I do? Oh no, I can take you high. Oh, I'm on fire.
Wow. This song feels very dual.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. At night I wake up with the sheets soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Only you can cool my desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire.
Feels like this song is teasing me right now. Oh. Beautiful. Too short, bro. Too short. I want to play again my favorite part of the song. Like, this song felt like it was made out of two different sides.
All alone, I got a
Right here.
oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is it good to you? And can he do to you the things that I do? Oh no, I can take you high.
Like, I just want a whole song with that vibe. Wow, this song definitely felt very different from the other one, but not entirely. They had certain moments where they definitely felt alike, but I just felt very teased because at certain points, like the one I just showed you, that was my favorite part, it felt like the most fun song in the world. Like, if there would be a whole song made with just that rhythm, that would be like my favorite song in the whole world. But then he would come in with this like sensitive, soft tone and change it up and be delicate and sweep you off your feet with his gentleness. And it was beautiful, you know, it was very intimate. But I just wish that this song was longer so I could enjoy that high energy part more. The beat, again, like the other song we just heard, was pretty consistent. Again, it doesn't distract you from what he's saying. It stays pretty much the same throughout the whole song, just at certain moments adding and taking off certain things. It definitely gave the song more of a late night spirit feeling, very chill, very relaxing. But like I said, at times I had this feeling that I was in the middle of the desert in like a country movie, wearing cowboy boots and just dancing left and right. His voice was definitely softer and more delicate than the previous song. It felt like almost like he was singing to a child. He was very cautious with his tone and with his words, almost like being afraid to not hurt the precious being that he was singing to, like a flower or like an innocent creature. But then my favorite part would come in and it would create like this sense of urgency, of like a push, and the spirit of duality in the song that I noticed. This song definitely didn't feel like a flashy moment. It felt like an intimate, real one. Even though I can't lie, I would wish it was a flashy moment. Like, if it was flashy and just with that high urgency part, I would not be complaining. But hey, it's his creative spirit, and it definitely made the song deeper to have this duality present in it and dominating. But yes, overall, I can say that listening to two songs really made me see and really like form an opinion on him, just to start off, you know what I'm saying? Because I got like a better view of what kind of artist he is from two songs than rather if I had just heard one. I can see his versatility, his ability to change moods and voices and tones and feelings, and the way he makes you feel when listening to a song. I can definitely see why he's so appreciated, and I always hear Bruce Springsteen left and right. I have a feeling I'm gonna become a fan if I'm not already. And yeah, I think especially the second song I'm gonna play on repeat because I'm just addicted to it right now. It's one of those tunes that you just hear and you just are obsessing over it all day long. Too bad it's so short. I wish it was longer though. So thank you for suggesting this artist. I feel very accomplished today. I've definitely educated myself more than yesterday. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it with me, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!